not going to give you just when they did it for the Saturday meet. It was only for the Saturday meet, but because we're out of course, so I don't know if the Wednesday meet got a chance to do it or if they're still doing it this afternoon. Okay, I had you know, I'm happy. So you he's coming in.
Well, good afternoon, folks. All welcome to the Eve's Auction Room here this afternoon. Just the one property on offer for you this afternoon. That is, of course, property number 17 Epsom Road. Obviously, you are well and truly aware this auction has been brought forward. The owner is in contract, and the property is here to be sold this afternoon. So, my name's Grant Childs. My pleasure to guide you through today's proceedings here. And of course, Robin will be looking after all the technology in the auction room as well. As we do have registered telephone bidders on the property here this afternoon, also take this opportunity to welcome our phone bidders watching via the live stream. We welcome you along as well and wish you the best of your endeavours here this afternoon. Let's just pay attention to the documentation that has been circulated for you today, folks. And of course, if you do bid today on the property, bidding on the basis we've provided you with the buyer's guide put out by the Real Estate Authority. If you haven't got one yet, they are available on the stand just outside of the auction room as well. Of course, as you've gone through that guide, you will, of course, identify that you are required to, when you bid today, you are bidding on a cash unconditional basis, on the basis that if you do require any Overseas Investment Office consent, you've obtained that. And of course, any due diligence requirements, if you require any specialist reports, i.e. building reports, LIM reports, and all your finances all organised and all arranged there today, that everything is in order. You do bid on that cash unconditional basis, and on that basis you are also deemed to have accepted the vendor's title as well. So let's revisit the contract of sale that we worked to here today. It's a very straightforward document. You will have seen it in draft form there. Finalised copies are available in the stand just outside of the auction room as well. Now, by way of any bidding today, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, and accept that contract that we worked to. But just in paragraph 2 on the front page there, it sort of sets out the well, it doesn't sort of, it does set out the conduct of today's auction. We highlight that in blue on the screen there. I'm not going to go through it in its entirety, but just in terms of paraphrasing the conduct of today's auctions. The owner has set a reserve price. Now that reserve price has been set at the level of the pre-auction contract, and shortly I will disclose the level of that offer and invite any bids over that level. So pretty straightforward process. If there is any further bidding today, then of course the highest bidder on the fall of the hammer, you are declared the purchaser, and at that juncture, two very simple tasks required of you, and of course that is performed before you start your celebrations. 1, sign the contract, and 2, pay your deposit. We only ask for 10% of the purchase price here today, unless of course you've made any other alternative arrangements with the vendors prior to the auction being called. In the very unlikely event of any disputed bidding, I'll simply re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. I've already disclosed to you we have registered telephone bidders on the property, and there is 2 other subjects that I just want to cover off. One is under the conduct of auction, I'm authorised to refuse any bids. I will not be exercising that right today. I will be accepting any bids that are put forward. We're here to sell to the highest bidder here this afternoon. Secondly, I'm also authorised under clause 2.5 to submit vendor bids. I will not be exercising that right today either. There will be no vendor bidding. It will be entirely up to you here in the auction room, or of course via the live stream by telephone as well. So at this juncture, folks, I'll just before we go any further, just making sure has everybody signed the contact tracing register or scanned the QR code. If you haven't done so, please make sure that you do so prior to departing. Of course, maintain your social distancing throughout proceedings, and we've certainly got plenty of sanitisation facilities for you to partake in as well. So, any questions at this juncture, folks, before we press on and I give you a few pearls of wisdom as to why we are here today and why you should bid and buy 17 Epsom Road? No questions? No questions from our phone bidders at all? No? All good to go? Okay, so Charlotte Gardner from our Patmar office has been marketing this property, and it's the first time that it has been on the market since it was built in 1968. So that speaks volumes of the property in itself. When we look at the legal aspects, it is an estate and freehold, 607 square metres more or less is your land holding. All is described in record of title SA 9C folio 45. Of course, that's housed in the South Auckland Registry Office. Just a couple of points to note as far as the channels are concerned. The dishwasher is as is, the open fire, wood fire is as is. The new clothesline is there, it's still in the box in the laundry, but you are buying that as is. Obviously you're responsible for putting that up yourself as well, but you've got a brand new clothesline, so that's got to be worthy of a few more bids. Clause 23, folks, I'll just draw to your attention and remind you that clause 23, the vendor gives no warranty of any nature whatsoever under clause 9.35 or any other clause in the agreement in relation to any building works, missing records, or any other matter related to any works the vendor has permitted to be done on the property. Purchaser expressly acknowledges and agrees that you're relying on their own judgment and not on any representation expressed or implied from the vendor in relation to the building works and records, and the purchaser completes the purchase of the property having completed their due diligence and received professional advice on the property, and will not make any objection nor claim compensation from the vendor. So just making sure you are aware that clause has been inserted at the request of the vendor's solicitors, and making sure that you are aware of that you bid on that basis. Of course, settlement date 20 working days from today's date. A bit of flexibility around that if required there, so talk to Charlotte if you need an alternative date. And there's also a clause in the contract there inserted to protect you and our sellers should we move to a different level in terms of COVID, particularly upwards. Then that clause makes any necessary adjustments so that nobody's left out of house and home. You can still proceed and settle the property accordingly, but we can just make those necessary adjustments along the way. Channels list, apart from what I've mentioned, Charlotte, any changes to that? No changes there, so all as you see there up on the screen and in the draft contract. So all I can suggest to you with a property like this, folks, decades of memories come from homes like this. And they possess absolutely wonderful bones indeed there. You've got a kaleidoscope of options with this property to spruce it up to your own likings if so desired as well. The mere fact that we are here to sell this property today as opposed to the scheduled auction date of the 1st of October certainly shouts volumes of what the home has to offer and the lifestyle that you are about to enjoy within it as well. You've got the reserve and the playground on your boundary, which that's got to be a real bonus, as is being zoned for the Omanu School. So a few brief points about the property, folks. So here we go, in your hands now. Like I said, the owner is in contract, here to sell the property today. I'll invite any bids over $820,000. Anything over $820,000 earns you the opportunity to bid and take possession of the keys of the property in just 20 working days' time. Do I have a $5,000 rise? Somebody take me to 825. Got your bid at the back of the room there, sir, at $825,000. We're on the market. We sell to the highest bidder here today. At the moment, it's at the back of the room at $825,000. Who takes me to 830? Here's your opportunity now. At 825 on the back wall. Do we go through 830? What about 827.5? Happy to take 2.5. In fact, I'll take 1,000 if there's anything on top here. Here's your opportunity here. We're here to sell. 1,000 is it there, man? At 826 we go. At 826, where do we go from here, sir? 827, or do we go straight to 830? At 830 it is now. Competition on the back wall now at 830. Still happy to take your singles though. At $830,000 for outright sale here today. At 830. First call now at $830,000. What about another single on top? Here's your opportunity now. Even take a $500 bid if it's going to help you, but your chances are running low, and as is the time. At 500 we go. At 830, 500 it is. At 830.5 we go then. Do we go straight to 835 there, sir?
832, please.
832, did you say? 832 it is. At 832, another half on top, shall we say there, ma'am? At $832,000 on the back wall now. At 832. Out it goes then. What about our phone bidder? Here's your opportunity now. First call now at 832. What about another $500 on top? Second call now at $832,000.
833.
833. Take the 1,000 even better. At 833 it is. There, new competition there, sir. 35 is it? 35 we go. At 835 it is. At $835,000. Welcome you back in at any stage there. Happy to take an advance from you. Do we have another 1,000 on top? At $835,000 on the back wall now. Out it goes then. At $835,000. First call now for any advance on 836. 37 is it, sir? 37. 38 is it? Quickly now.
38.
38 we go. Don't have to wait for the 1, 2, 3. It's going to come anyway. At $838,000. Do we go straight to 840? Do we there, sir? At 840 on the nod now. Singles aren't quite working. Might want to change it up. Up the back there at 840. Still take your ones though if it's going to help you now. First call now at $840,000. 41. 2. 2. 3.
45.
45. Beautiful. Loving your work there at 845. Should be encouraging you there, sir, that you're buying a great piece of real estate then at $845,000. Do we go straight to 850, sir? 850 it is. At 850. On the nod at 850. Welcome you back in at any stage over there. Don't let me leave you alone. At 850. Back in again.
1.
1. Down to the singles again. Do we go straight to 855, sir?
Yes,
855. Keeping the pressure on. Tells you you're buying a great piece of real estate now at $855,000. Still happy to take the singles though. Here to take them all day long. At
860.
860. Beautiful. Loving your work there. Should be encouraging by that as well there, sir. Good strategic bid now. Jumbling it up at 860. Do we go 865, sir? 865. Started the fives. Let's keep them rolling now at $865,000. Do we say 70 on their behalf here? At 870 we go. 870 it is. At 870, are we going to hit the 9? I don't know. You're the ones that can tell me. At $870,000 rather. Do we say 8 3/4 for you there, sir? 875 we go. 880 is the next strategic move I would suggest. At $875,000, the opportunity is here. At 875, out it goes then at 875. Are we back in again? 880 we go. At 880 it is. Don't let me leave you behind over here on the left-hand side. You're welcome to come back in at any stage. At 880 seated on the right-hand side. 885 is a good strategic move, is it? 885 we go. At $885,000, do we say 90 on your behalf there, ma'am? At 885, there's your competition directly on the back wall.
90.
890 it is. Strategic move from this point on, sir, would be a $900,000 even bid. Just a suggestion. Still happy to take your fives though, but it will open the door for them to hold it at 9 if you wish. 890 the bid here, selling away now at 890. In or out, sir? First call? 95. 900 could be that strategic move for you there, ma'am. At $895,000 on the back wall now at 895. Are we in or out? Their opportunity is here. Like I said, we're selling. I take any denomination here as long as it's Kiwi tender and legal.
900.
$900,000. See what happens there, sir, when you don't take my suggestions? Good strategic move is another 5 on top there, sir. 900's a round number. It might be the limit. You're the only one that can test it. Shall we say 905? It's only money. 1. Okay, no problems at all. At 901. Opens the door for the 905. At $901,000. Out it goes then at 901. 2 is it? 2. See what you started, sir? 3? 3? 4. 5? 7. Beautiful. Changing it up again. Good strategic move would be 10, ma'am. At $907,000 on the back wall we go. 10. 11 or 15, sir? Your choice. 910 it is here. Selling away now at 910. First call now, need a decision? 11. 12 or 15? First call now for an advance on $911,000. Second time now at 911.
912.
912. 13 is it, sir? Could be a lucky number. 913. Don't be afraid of the 13, sir. It's got a 9 in front of it. At $12,000, I sell away here.
500.
Pardon?
500.
500. 912 and a half. 912 and a half it is.
13.
13. See what you started, sir? Chop it in half. Got to do it again. Don't give up now. You've been doing so well. At $913,000 it is. Are we going to go 13 and a half? Your opportunity is here. Need a decision. Give them the right advice there, John. First call now for an advance on $913,000 quickly before it goes. Second call at 913. Are you back in again, sir? Third,
No.
final opportunity. Are you absolutely 100% sure?
14.
14 it is, in the nick of time. At 914. Do we say 15, ma'am? $914,000. You saw how long it took for that one to come. Your opportunity is here.
15.
15 it is. 915. Make it 920, sir. It's only money between friends. We're all friends here. I can't get too friendly with anybody though, because I can only sell to one of you.
500.
915 and a half. 16?
No.
$915,500. It's against you on the phone there. First call now, 915 and a half.
16.
16. That's what you said about $5,000 ago, sir. At $916,000, have I got your absolute best there, sir? Regrets a terrible pain. There is no cure for it yet. At $916,000, I sell. First call now at 916. You can change your mind any time before the hammer hits the podium, sir. Second time at $916,000. Have I got your absolute best? Third, final opportunity, sir. Is it done? Are you finished? It goes. 17. You bidder. Ooh, be encouraged by a strategic move at all, indeed, sir. At $917,000. They often come in with just the one. 920 would be a smart move indeed. At $917,000. Still going, ma'am? Don't let them get away with it with just one bid. At $917,000 it goes. 20?
18.
18? 19? 19? 20? When you've got so many people that want the same property, ma'am, it's got to be great for resale. Should be encouraged knowing that somebody's prepared to to pay just $1,000 less.
20.
20 we go now at 920. Sir, your turn.
500.
And a half. Got the pressure on now, got them down to the halves. Keep it going there, ma'am. At 920 and a half we go. Fight fire with fire. Happy to take the half if you wish. At 920 the half we sell. First call now.
21.
21. Half. Change it up if you wish, sir. Absolutely sure. 921 it goes. 100% sure, sir. Have I got your absolute best? Asking you the same question I asked the gentleman before. First call now at $921,000. Out it goes. Back in again, are you, sir? Second call now. Absolutely 100% sure. Third, final opportunity. Quickly. It goes. It goes. Sold to you, ma'am, $921,000. My congratulations to you. Of course, congratulations to our owners. just the one property today. Pop back again at 1 o'clock tomorrow, folks. We've got another 20 properties for you.
That was, And Tim.
Hey, sorry about that. I saw you walking the corridor the other day. My son.